Hey Flower Tribe, it's Kelly Lehman and Lucy Lehman, and today's Lucy's birthday. So happy birthday, Lucy. Don't worry, we're gonna do something fun right after we film this video. We're gonna head to the park, but in the meantime, we wanted to tell you great ways that you can save your herbs and you can have continual blooms on your herb garden for the entire summer into fall. If we haven't met yet, it's nice to meet you. My name is Kelly Lehman. I'm the owner of Cranbury Fields Flower Farm here in Cranbury, New Jersey. And I love giving you guys fun, free flower tips. So please feel free to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell notification so you know whenever we post another fun, free flower tip video. So let's dive right in. So I made a video for you guys showing you how to plant a very simple herb garden in a planter from plants that you get at like ShopRite or from your supermarkets. And I'll put a link to that video below. But this is what my little herb garden looks like now. I want to show you the method that I used to make these herbs bushier so that they have even more leaves each week. And that method is called pinching. And the name, it comes from the fact that what you're basically doing is you're coming in and you're just pinching the top growth of your plant. You're kind of pinching it right off. So I'm going to pinch this with my fingers. I'm just using my fingernails to get in here on my sage plant. And I gave that plant a pinch, and now, oh, I don't want to lose this guy. Now I'm going to wind up just putting this leaf and this top piece in a bowl, and I'm going to wind up, let me get this little piece too down here. I'm going to wind up using this in whatever I cook tonight. But what's going to happen is since I pinched off that little piece, it encourages the plant to shoot out little shoots on the side. So I've been pinching this plant back for the last couple weeks, and what's happened is you'll see all these little tiny side shoots started coming off the stem because of that. So pinching encourages a much bushier plant. Now some people like to use their scissors or clippers to do this, so if you wanted to use that instead of your fingers, then you can just come in here and you can even tip this guy like right smack, just look right for the centerpiece and give it a little pinch. I want to leave the leaves behind there. You just kind of get in here, give it a snip. Where did you? Oh, here you are. And you're going to wind up just taking the leaves that you pinched off, put them in your little dish, and now know that you're going to wind up getting even more sage leaves from this plant. And you could do the same thing with the rest of your herbs. So I did the same thing over here. You could tell I kind of pinched this piece off last night, and I'm hoping to get more shoots down here eventually. And I did this with the rosemary. So I gave this plant a pinch right up here, and you can tell I've got some other little tiny shoots coming off the side now because it's encouraging that bushy growth. And it's really fun to do this with the mint. So I love growing mint because it grows profusely. It's one of the simplest things to grow in your garden, but just be careful because mint has a tendency to kind of take over some people's gardens. So check this plant out. This gal has been taking over this garden bed for the last few years, and I love it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come into the plant and I'm going to look for that new growth tip, which is right up top here. And I'm going to bring my clippers in. I'm going to give it a snip. And now what's going to happen is I'm going to have all new little tiny leaves coming off the side. I had given this guy a little pinching a while ago, right in the center. I just kind of snipped him up with my fingers. And you can tell the side shoots are already coming up. So I've got 2 new sets of leaves that are going to be huge and bushy like this in just a few days. So pinch, pinch, pinch. Let me show you one more example of pinching. I'm going to go to this guy here. I'm taking that center piece of growth. I'm giving it a little pinch with my fingernail, and that's it. I'm going to use this mint in my tea when I go back inside, and I know that I'm going to wind up having some extra side shoots from this plant in a few days that will give me more leaves. So thank you so much for joining me in this video, and I'll put the links below for the videos that I made that show you how to actually plant your herbs and then how to dry your herbs. Please feel free to say hi to us over on Instagram on our Cranbury Fields channel, and also let me know where you're viewing this from in this great big beautiful world. I love to see how our flower tribe is growing around the globe each week. And I'm also going to put a link for my Patreon page in case you're interested in becoming a supporter of this YouTube channel. And I will see you in the next video. So I want to drive today. You drove yesterday. So can you move over? You think you can move over a little bit? Just a little? Because you want to drive? We're never going to get this done. Come on, you got to move over.